there folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor, and when last we left off, I thought I was stuck. But it turns out that I needed to bring the cup that I found to the pillars, so that we could A, get rid of the barrier that killed us before, and B, open up the way to go to Pug. Now we know where Pug is. Pug is over here. So let us beeline to where Pug is and hopefully get him in our party. And then we need to go and find a staff for him if he doesn't have one. I hope he does have one. I'll tell you what I do hope for. I hope to get somebody else in my party that has inventory capacity. Oh, to have somebody else that can carry things. We could carry even more rations, or more importantly, we could carry a lot more crystal shards. And we do need a crystal staff. I do remember where we found one, and it wasn't actually that far away from where Pug is. I believe there's one here. Like, Pug's around here, and there's a crystal staff there. So if we need to, we can go there and get that. Okay, here we go. There was motion in the tent. Pushing back the strangely woven door flap of the tent, a short man stepped forward and squinted at them. Unassuming in most respects, he walked casually forward, as if it were not at all unexpected that he would find humans in a strange desert world. "Where is Thomas? It is important that I speak with him. He was unable to come, and he sent us after you. He gave us the spell which you left to him." "Unable to come? Why? What has happened to him?" "He was injured during an attack on Elvandar by the Bordhell. Queen Aglorana assures us that he will be all right. I can't believe that Makala's plans would be served by sending you here, so for the moment I will have to trust your word. I'm looking at you. In looking at you, it occurs to me your face is familiar. Are you the magician boy who came into Krondor with Senior Locklear a few months ago? Yes, and you remember Gorath? His face has been hard for me to forget these last few nights. He was the first tool of Makala's in this grand scheme. You accuse us of being liars and spies. I'm not implicating you were a willing participant, Gorath. You were as unknowing in your part as I must assume Delicon was in his. When you said he had raised the war banners of Muramandus over Sarsagoth, I became somewhat alarmed. Having seen Muramandus' death with my own eyes, I had no reason to believe he still lived, but forces acting in his name caused the calamity at Sethanon, and I thought it possible the Pantathians were once again responsible. After some investigation, I found they were indeed interfering with affairs in the kingdom, but were acting through a band of magical thieves searching for various magical items. Trinkets, in no way directly responsible for what was happening in the Northlands or posing immediate threat to Mikemia. With the issue resolved, I believe then Delicon was merely exploiting the reputation of his predecessor to gain power. So then what did Gorath tell you that was so important? It was only after Makala tricked me into coming here that Gorath's testimony to Prince Arutha took on any significance. In passing, he mentioned Delicon wearing a helm of black, shaped like a dragon. Muramandus wore such a helm, and had it with him when Prince Arutha cut him down. Whoever had given Delicon Muramandus' helm had to have been inside the caverns beneath Sethanon. There are only 4 magicians I can think of who might have the wiles to slip inside the first perimeter of defences that have been placed there. One is Macross, but since he was instrumental in averting catastrophe there, I cannot believe he'd be responsible. Another is a magician whom Macross once told me of, named Nakor the Isolani. But again, I have reason to believe the Northlands would hold little interest for him. The only others who would be capable are Elgar and Makala, but Elgar has been quite busy with his students of Stardock. Leaving your only suspect as Makala. But why is he doing all of this? Why would he be pushing Delicon into a war with the kingdom? If he was ingenious enough to get within the caverns, he would still need considerable help achieving his final objective. A chamber containing an artifact of unbelievable destructive power about which he has been indefatigably interested. I left behind a dragon to guard it, and even my powers will be sorely taxed in a single battle against a dragon her age, let alone one with the special capabilities of the one who sleeps under Sethanon. Once she is alarmed, she will no doubt summon help from a secret garrison of soldiers which King Liam ordered to remain in the region of Sethanon, soldiers whom Makala surely would have detected on his first visit, and intends to counter with Delicon's Mordhel troops. But that's why Prince Arutha sent us to find you. He's afraid that Delicon is going to have magicians working at the siege at Northwarden. Maybe if we can stop him there. Unfortunately, I'm of no use to anyone at the moment, let alone Prince Arutha. In my blind haste to find Gamina, I used a magical artifact that would have been best left alone. We already know something about it. You said before that you were going to have to trust us, so you'll have to trust me now when I tell you I think I can help. I hope for all our sakes that I'm not wrong about this. Pug shook as he lifted the jeweled cup of Rinsker, feeling power flare within the jeweled artifact. In ever-expanding circles, his consciousness stretched outward, touched on the minds of those with whom he travelled, finding awe, confusion, fear, pain, knowledge. With jarring suddenness, Owyn's mind was joined with Pug's, each dazed by the intimacy of the contact. Concentrate on what you know of spellcraft, Pug thought. I shall do the same. Though in my debilitated condition, I think I shall benefit more from this than you. Owyn stirred and found that Gorath was standing over him, a look of concern on his face. I was wondering about you too, he said. How long were we out? Owyn asked, sitting upright. 2 days, Gorath replied, smiling at Owyn's startled reaction. It is a good thing you both had presence enough of mind to eat when I put the food into your hands. Okay, so you have the Staff of Macross. The stave's appearance was deceptive. On first glance it appeared to have more in common with a simple walking stick than a staff of power, but its exceptional balance would make it a superior fighting stick. Whoever had made it had purposely concealed its magical properties. That's pretty good. You also have a note. Not yet convinced he should take time to read it. Let's read it. He's got a map. He's also got some rations. He also has a crystal staff with practically nothing in it. Well, a good thing I have this for you, buddy. We need to get you more of that. You have no armor. You have 120% accuracy casting, 40% defense. Oh my word, the rest of your stats are awful. But you do have a lot of accuracy casting. Let's look at Pug. Orphaned at a young age, Pug was raised in the kitchen of Creedy in the Western Empire. Apprenticed to Cuglin the Magician, he showed little magical promise initially. Pug was captured and enslaved by the Sorani during the Rift War. Seeing vast potential in the boy, the Great Ones of the Sorani Empire began to trade him in the magic of the Greater Path. When Pug returned to Mikemia, he helped bring an end to the Rift War with the help of Macross the Black. He was adopted into the royal family and awarded land to begin his Academy of Magic at Stardock. His irresistible friendliness belies the fact that he is the unchallenged master of magic in Mikemia. Pug is the father of two, an adopted daughter, Gamina, who possesses telepathic powers, and William, his natural son. What spells do you know? Oh, you now know absolutely everything. What spells do you know? Yep, you know all the spells that he knows. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, good. Rest up. So, we don't need to get you a staff. We do, however, need to grab every single source of, there we go, crystals that we can. Grab these. We're going to need them. We're absolutely going to need them. We're going to need all of these, because there's a lot of spellcasting in our future. We're back to a full party of 3, everyone. Unfortunately, it's not James. Unfortunately, it's not Patras, because Patras. So we need to grab all... I mean to infer no rudeness, but where is our destination? We must find my daughter, Gamina. In your current state, I am unable to reach her mind. I know not of your travels, but I was not able to complete my search. Then we shall continue our random wanderings? I have no desire for our search to be random. Assistance may lie to the north at the pillar of Datsarvan, Lord of the Gates. While trapped, I found my mind focusing there. We know the pillar of which you speak. Then lead the way, my friend. First, we're going to go south, to that place in the southwest that we were told artifacts might be located that will be very useful to us. We're going to go there first. We have plenty of rations. We can absolutely afford to do this. Also, there's a dead body. Either that or an enemy that's just not going to bother us. I mean, I'm not going to say no to enemies not bothering us. Some of these have mana in them. Not this one. Not this one. Okay. Oh, this will have mana in it. 45. Excellent. Also, time to pass you some rations. There we go. So you have plenty of mana. We do need to find even more mana. See, now we have 3 people. Just grab all the mana! Because spells will be absolutely required. Okay, is that more mana? Yep, 15 more mana. You also have another staff for when we are out of this strange place, because we do definitely want to be out of this strange place at some point. Oh boy! Pantathians! We should be okay, though. Oh wait, you're terrible at fighting. So I've trained up my good friend Owyn here to be a melee monster, whereas Pug, not a melee monster. Well, what better time to start than now, eh? Let's see if we can get you any better at this. We probably can't. I mean, you might hit eventually. Meanwhile... Oh, that's a good miss. We need to get you some armor, too. Armor's gonna be pretty important. Oh, that's a nasty hit. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of the nasty hit there. Please kill him. Please. Please. Yay! Now, anything you have, I want. Rations? Yep. Take them. We have a 3rd person. We might as well take everything we can. Was there anything worth finding here? Probably not. Yes, actually. 20 crystals and another staff. We don't need the staff, but the crystals are nice. This was an area we previously avoided, apparently. Alright. Where are we on the map? We are here. So let's just beeline to the southwest, which is this way. Also, hi all of you. And by you, I mean crystals. Also, did any of you have anything on you? No. Was there anything in here that I... Rations! Absolutely. Oh, wait. Spoiled! Never thee mind. We don't want spoiled rations. Okay. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. Keep heading southwest. There was nothing there. There was nothing here. So, now that we go this way with the blessing of the strange god-like entities that reside in the pillars, we're not losing any health now. Let's double check. Yep, we are absolutely fine. Nothing bad is happening. This makes me happy. Okay. So, these had spoilt rations. A shame. And nothing. And more crystals. Absolutely not going to say no to more crystals. Right. We are very close now to where we need to be. Yeah, okay, so there's something in the dirt here that we're going to dig up. Oh my word! Valharu armor. Lustrous as no armor should be, it was unthinkable the suit had ever been in battle. Impossibly light, the breastplate was forged of a material that seemed like white gold but was harder than any steel Gorath had ever encountered. Ooh, I think I found your armor, Pug. Also, strength drain. You know what? Also, a literal crud ton of, these crystals. Excellent. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Can we find more of this Valharu armor? That Valharu armor looks amazing. Right, I'm going to save the game over this one. And we're going to have Owyn learn the spell. Although he could have wished for better circumstances under which to study it, Owyn broke the scroll's wax seal and began to read. After an hour's labouring with the difficult language, he was able to commit the incantation to memory. While words of the parchment etched indelible patterns in his mind, the scroll grew brittle, then crumbled slowly between his fingers like sun-dried leaves. Now, if we use the cup... There we go. You should now know strength drain. Where's strength drain? Or drain strength. I'm trying to... There's life drain. Steel Fire, River Song, Skin of the Dragon, Ascent of Sarek the Unseen. Okay. Little concerned that you don't know that spell. Where is Drain Strength? Life Drain? Is that the same thing? No, I don't think it is the same thing. Thoughts like clouds. If it's here in this list, I cannot see it. I cannot see it. Maybe it's called Life Drain instead. You absolutely learned that spell. It was there. Well, hopefully that's what we need you to do. Either way, there is a tent here that we could not get into. Where is the tent that we couldn't get into? It's further along the road. Well, if it's a tent or if it's just a hole in the ground, I don't know. But it's a hole in the ground. Right. What is over here? Ah! More amazing Valharu armor. Yeah. We want that. We want that right now. So this is a map. We don't need the map anymore. There isn't enough room. Okay. Drop some stuff on the ground, please. We don't need 2 maps. What we do need is for you to hold on to this, and that, and that, and that, so that you can hold on to the amazing armor. Yep. We'll take that, and you can equip this awesome armor. It has Blessing 1. I mean, that's a shame, but there we go. What else do we have here? Another Strength Drain. Oh, so there's 2 Strength Drain scrolls. Yeah, it is called Strength Drain. It is called Strength Drain. So if I give this to you... Okay, there isn't enough room for you to have that. So if I pass this back to you, and this, and this, and this, like, can you now learn this? No, he knows this spell now. And you know this spell now. Okay, so there are 2 scrolls of it. I wasted 2 days of my life, but that's fine. Oh, tons of restoratives too. I want all of this. But realistically, take that, put that back. You don't need this many rations. You really don't. So take the restoratives, take the restoratives, take the restoratives, take the restoratives. Put these rations back. Take that, and that, and that. Okay, so 2 people now have awesome Valharu armor. 2 people now have amazing armor. And there's a thing there on the ground for dropped items. Is there a 3rd slot? A 3rd location for amazing Valharu armor? Because I want there to be a 3rd one. Okay, what's in here? Pantathians? Yeah, Pantathians. 1 Pantathian! Yeah, we should be able to easily kill 1 Pantathian. Even you, Pug, can take... Okay, you can't take out a Pantathian, but together, we can get you. There we go. I get the feeling Strength Drain is going to be a very, very important spell if the game's given me 2 scrolls of it. Maybe that is how we get rid of the Wind Elementals. Okay, just some more crystals. And some more rations. We don't need the rations. We really don't need those rations. Okay. In here, there's nothing. Okay, there's nothing there. And so, when we come back, folks, we will continue to explore this land. We're going to make our way back to the pillars, and hopefully the pillars will have an answer that we seek for Pug, for where Gamina is. And maybe we'll find some more Valharu armor. I really hope we find more Valharu armor. Maybe I should have explored down there a little more thoroughly. But either way, we've got 2 pieces, and that's awesome. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. For we have more of this strange world to explore, and this world is not friendly. Oh, is it not friendly? Later.